went live last time and the camera wasn't there. It was just a black screen. So looks like we are live this time. We'll see if they push a notification who shows up here. What's up? We did a bunch of promo bags. That's what all this stuff here, that each one of these bags ships in order tomorrow. Coyote padded hearing protection cases. I don't think we've ever done those in Coyote. Woodland large tool bags. OD large tool bags. Those are available, ready to ship. They can ship to you tomorrow morning, as can these Woodlands. There are a couple, I think there's like 2 or 3 of the Tiger Stripe tool bags remaining available. Out on the floor, we are running OD Rallymans, and we have multicam and Woodland Rallymans. If you're building a rifleman kit, putting together a modular vest, if you ordered one of the modular vests, we're running all that. Here's more multicams. Here's more Rallymans. Here are CQB mag pouches right here. Here are more Rallymans. And then everything you see out here is in motion. I'm not sure what all this Tiger here is. These are deplorable bags. Tiger Stripe deplorable bags. That's what those are. Guys, I'm not seeing any comments here. I'm a minute 35 in. I see there are 3 people online. I'm seeing 0 comments. So I don't know. We might not, this video might not work tonight. This is the second video I've gone live. When I went to go live the first time, it just like jittered. And then when it finally did go live, there was no picture. I had to reboot the iPad. It looks like it's working. Just snagged a Mystery 9. Right on, Greg. What color did you get? Gunner Lee, what's up? Bob, how are you? If you've seen the grunt proof video on the 8-mag stack chest rig, there's some interesting comments through there. There's 200 comments. We did a reaction video to all the comments today. N&T, what's up? Not been able to see most of the time asleep. Got it. Well, sleep when you gotta sleep, man. I hope that's because you're working and getting a ton of shit done, and not because you're sick or ill or recovering. Somebody said they ordered a Mystery 9. I have multicam and 2 Woodland Mystery 9s available. Thomas, what's up? Killing it. Good. Nice. I'm glad that it's not something negative or detrimental. Jason, you're on 641. I'm glad you said that because the gate's closed. Angie, what's up? It's been hot. Hot, hot, hot. Do we sell disguises? I don't know. Are you talking about this stuff? We sell military tactical gear. Bags, backpacks, belts, load carriage systems. We make it all right here. Yeah, it's hot. It's hot for Tennessee. It does seem very hot and humid too. The shirt I changed my clothes to go outside today, and the clothes I had on yesterday were still wet from this morning. When you inject Wolverine to the injured area, did it add pressure to the? I never injected in the joint. I don't know. I never site injected. I injected it into, side fat. Got it from Quick Ship. Been picking up Woodland stuff lately. Going back, I have a lot of Woodland stuff available if you are looking for other stuff. I have padded suspender sets. I either have butt packs or we're about to do butt packs again. I have Rallymans with pistols and without pistols. I don't think I have 1 quarts, but they have 1 quarts cut, so they're going to sew them pretty quick here. And I might have 2 quarts. Do you ever wish you had a long arm machine? No, I wouldn't use it for that. It didn't hinder anything. A long arm wouldn't change anything I did on that build. And I wouldn't even have gotten up and changed machines to a long arm for that. I just need a table in front of mine. I need a run out table is the only thing I would need. I do have, there's a single 1 quart in Woodland. I've got some 2 quarts in Woodland. I have some Nalgene bottle pouches in Woodland, and I have some jet boils in Woodland. Those are all Rallymans with pistols in Woodland. I've got cell phone pouches. I have radio pouches. What mystery bag? 9 colors. Woodland and multicam. Germany. What's up, man? What do you do in Germany? It's going compared to what we've been this week. It's the humidity, man. It is so wet. And then we've got all kinds of Pals Micros, Woodland, Cop Rigs, Woodland. I've got AKM4 Micros in Woodland. Army. Nice. Right on, man. Right on. How's everybody's day? Jackson, do you have a long arm machine? I've never used one. Sometimes I think I would like to have like a post machine with a right angle binder for edging like backpacks and thick stuff. But I've not ever used one of those either. I think it would be beneficial. I've not ever used one with like a indexing edge taper or synchronized. They call it synchronized. Walk into work tonight, found out that they're laying off 3 per shift. Ironically, I applied for a different job this afternoon. I was not laid off. Well, that tells you that when they're laying people off, it's going to be the weak links. Usually, it's the lower performers that they're going to lay off. Usually, not always. Sometimes it's the higher paid guys. But when I lay people off, it's never a good performer. It's always a low performer. It never has anything to do with the amount that we're paying them when we let somebody go. Have a Conso 226, basically a 206, but top loading. Got it. Got it. So you have a bigger bobbin. We've got the Juki 1508s, and those are all top loading. 8 minutes, 48-degree cold plunge. Man, I've missed. Nice, nice. What size pistol shingle will fit on the side of an 8 mag stack? You could put a quad there. You could put a 4 mag right there, but I wouldn't put pistols there. Why don't you use that for sustainment pouch? Well, I mean, you're the ninja. You know what you want to do. I would put sustainment pouches or utility pockets there, and put my pistols on the front because they're not huge, right? I would put those on the front of the mags on an 8 mag. Happy Welfare Wednesday. Undoer of knots. What's up? Hey Phil, I'm banning you, so come back with another fake account like you have every single motherfucking night to say the same bullshit. What a fucking shitty life you must have. Ordered the mystery tin package. You're gonna like it. You're gonna like it. You have the 9, I take it? Sadly, not at this place. The main office in Houston says who to lay off. Got it. Got it. I'm gonna grab some water. Prefer pistol on your belt, yeah. But maybe you want more pistols. Did you guys get notifications tonight? I'm only showing 28 people. 28 online, 28 thumbs up. That's fucking weird that ratio's 1 to 1, and it's very weird. Like, I was on here for 2-3 minutes before I even anybody show up. No notification. Brandel, what up? Toy Town, nope. Yeah, so everybody here went out of their way to be here because it gave no notification. It was very bizarre. I went live the first time and the whole camera was just flickering. The screen was flickering. And then when I went live, it took the photo for the thumbnail, but it gave me a black screen. So I ended it, started this one, and it finally went live. Sully, I don't know if you're waiting for salves or not. Reply to your order confirmation. Chances are that you could be waiting on a salve, but chances are that you're waiting on a promo item. Did you use a code at all? So if that's the case, reply to your a couple things. Reply to your order confirmation so we can see what you ordered and we have a clear line of communication with you at that point. And if you used a promo code, just say, hey, I will take this order without the promo code, and then we'll send your shit tomorrow if we have Amanda's, whatever the salve is. If not, we can just refund that salve and ship it out minus your promo item. Otherwise, do absolutely nothing, and it'll save me time. And as soon as we can ship your order out, if you want it completely with the promo item, then it'll ship on the day that it can ship. Jason's here. All right, hold on a second. Where's Tactical Pablo? Tactical Pablo never was inside this building, and I've been in this building for close to 12 years now. So the better question is, where have you been for over a decade? Guys, I'll be right back. I gotta let the open the gates. All right, Jason, do not let any of the wild cats in. That is where we randomly see Isaac run by naked. I've been in prison. Looks like I've missed a bit. What were you in prison for? You don't have to answer. I've been in prison too. Internet has been slow. Lowe's and Tractor Supply checkouts were lagging. That's such an odd bit of facial hair. Well, that's good. You're banned, so you won't ever have to see it. But your little cunt ass will probably seek it out. Not there yet. Well, the gate's open when you get here. I had to pull up to find it. Yeah, there's no rhyme or reason to YouTube. Like, God forbid we go live 7 nights a week and it actually does what it's supposed to do. Like, just tell me how much we need to pay for the shit to work properly. Like, just do a subscription and I'll fucking pay for it, and then we can just make it work that way. We got 50, but those are 50 real people, not 50 dipshits, right? YouTube, yeah, YouTube's been having all kinds of weird shit going on. I saw Bear saying, a lot of people said, hey, we can't hear you. And that's been going on for a few weeks on Bear's channel. And I messaged him, I'm like, hey, bro, I couldn't hear you either, and I had my shit all the way up. And he says that it's something going on with YouTube. I would suspect his video dude has done something that he's not aware of. Because I know they've got all this set and all this shit going on, trying to make it, more production. But there's something going on where I can't hear what I can ride around on the four-wheeler while I'm doing farm chores. Every morning I listen to Bear, And for the last 2 or 3 weeks, his audio has been to the point where I cannot listen to Bear while the motor's on my four-wheeler. And I'm using earbuds, and I have the volume on the phone all the way up, and I have the earbuds all the way up. What makeup wipes? I don't know, Kylie. I don't know. I'm sure some of the women in here will recommend. Was on probation already, so it didn't help. I didn't see your comment, man. And that's fine. Your gear is cutting into my gun and Bitcoin budget. Do the Bitcoin, man. Just keep stacking the Bitcoin. Lightweight hoodies, only what's on the website. We probably need to run some, but I mean, we're pushing 100 degrees right now. I don't think I could sell a run of lightweight hoodies right now. Use warm water, not chemical-laden face wipes. I use terry cloths. I prefer the terry cloths from Costco. Sam's Club doesn't seem to have them. The ones from Walmart are shit. I buy them in packs of 20, and I'll buy 10 of those. So I'll have 200 of them. I take one of those in the shower every time I get in the shower. I get the water as hot as it can get, and then I wipe all of my face down with that. And that's what I wipe all the grime and shit off my face with every time I take a shower. What do you think about bullshit going on in Israel? I think Israel is probably the root of a lot of the evil and problems that the world has. I think that we should stay out of the involvement in Israel, let them handle shit on their own. And I think that they instigate a lot of problems because they think Big Brother America will, handle their fucking problems for them. That's what I think. Can I run a hydro carrier and butt pack together? You can. Yes, absolutely. Dependent on what you're running them on. Like if you're running a micro rig with an H harness, you can run the hydro, and then you replace the waist strap with those two half straps, and they basically connect the in place of the waist strap. But you can't run a butt pack with a micro rig. On an LBV or on a padded suspender set, like a rifleman kit or jungle kit, then yes, you can run both of them. Trump 25. I thought it's Trump 28. Can you adjust the camera a bit? I can't see very well, and I like what's he trying to say? He's masturbating. Oh, listen to you. I like to listen. I don't know how I'm going to adjust the camera any more than it already is. I'm on an iPad. Tea tree wipes. The bigger the production, the bigger the... Always. The more money we spend, the less well it works. We found that when we just went back completely raw, like Brandel has $10,000 cameras, he's got $8,000 lenses. Like we have all the shit. We've got there's 6 cameras sitting in the studio, soundboards, mixers, all kinds of shit. When we just go live, just raw, the interaction is so much better. Like the response and the just the comments that we get are so much better. Hello, sir. What's up? I assume that that's Russian or something like Russian. H harness and an 8 stack, right on. Oh, can you run a butt pack with that? Is that what you're asking? No, you can't run a butt pack. You have to attach the butt pack to a belt. And running the chest rig, the belt is going to be independent. So if you would put the butt pack on there and then supported it to the hydro, now you're tied together, and it doesn't really work that way. My name is Sergio. Well, welcome, Sergio. I hope that wherever you are, that you're doing what you want to be doing. Hank Bailey. Can you keep it down? People are sleeping. Yeah, let me ban you. You're fucking gone now. If people are sleeping, why the fuck are you here? Is there a shade of green between toxic and OD? No, and our OD is rapidly changing. We've been ordering Ranger, and we order OD, and we're getting like Canadian green, like Army green, not a true OD. Like we haven't had a good OD material and webbing in here in probably a year. So we've switched to Ranger green because it's just closer. turtle green. Turtle green. I have a lot of animals. Turtles have never been one of the things that I've like sought after or wanted. Is BDU coming back more? Do you by BDU? So BDU stands for Battle Dress Uniform. Do you mean woodland? Is that what you mean? It is. Yeah, we build a lot of stuff out of woodland. I don't know if I told you, Taka, when I sent you the picture of those Senegal parrots, we were at an animal expo, and there's a dude there that had hundreds of parrots, and he has a couple blue and gold macaws and a couple Congos, African grays, and Goffin and greater sulfur crested cockatoos, and there's a blue and gold sitting probably, I don't know, 30 feet up in the metal structures holding the big building up, and the bird's up there, and I'm looking at people. I'm like, what are you guys looking at? And they're like, there's a parrot up there. And then I had talked to some vendors, and they're like, he loses a parrot every show. And I said, does he get it back? And they said, no, a lot of times he doesn't get the parrot back. It just flies away. I might be an odd duck, but I don't really care about the color. Got a little bit of everything. Man, you'd be surprised. And I don't know how long it seems like it's much more frequent now, because I never heard of it until just a few years ago. There's a lot of colorblind people, a ton, and a lot of them don't even know that they're colorblind. But there is a lot of fucking people that are colorblind. But yeah, a little bit of dusting of paint, get it in some mud in the area, get it in dust. It'll kind of all catch the color of the terrain. Kiri, what's up? Yeah, this is the second live I did. The first one didn't even give us a picture. I bought a big bag from you 2 years ago, that motherfucker, and I can't break it. No, you better not break it. Like, people with your last name, 3 generations from now that have not been born, from children and grandchildren that do not currently exist, will be using this product. Yeah, it's mostly men. Only 3% of colorblind people are female. There are 2 meanings of that word ranger. The first word is an elite paratrooper, special forces. The second meaning is yes, we are aware of that. However, ranger green is a color and has nothing to do with Army Rangers nor forestry rangers. And that guy's a breeder. Makes you wonder what his setup is like if he's that unorganized. It's an Indian dude, and I'm not convinced that he's a breeder. If anybody wants a male bobcat, I know of 2 male bobcats currently available right now. I don't know about moving them out of the state, but they're both in Tennessee. Cockroaches and SOE gear will be the only things. I like to say, remember in Demolition Man, when he had to go to the museum and break the bulletproof glass to get the gun because guns didn't exist? That's how SOE gear is going to be. When we fight the aliens after the Second War of Independence, and you need some old school guns because the aliens have turned off all the laser space guns, you're going to have to break into a museum at like the SEAL UDT museum, and you'll get a rifle and you'll get some SOE gear from the UDT museum, from the SEAL museum. I do not have bobcats right now. I do not have any bobcats. I do not. I've got reptiles. I've got emus. We have a lot of animals, but I do not currently have any larger type cats. Thoughts on China unveils tiny mosquito-sized drone to be used for we had them. West Coast SEAL teams were in my garage with drones 30 years ago, 25 years ago, 30 years ago, that were this big back then, and they looked like a dragonfly. There's also a stupid American Japanese teen series where loser actors dressed up as robots and dinosaurs. What would a Bob? $4,000, Bob. 4,000. You can do servals for about $6,000. Male bobcat is 45 pounds. Male bobcats do not spray. Servals tend to spray, and bobcats you can train them to. You can toilet train them. My wife was packing the crap out of an 18-inch duffel, had her knee on it and everything. It sounds like she needs a 24-inch duffel. I said, hey, easy, sweetheart. She looks up and says, it's SOE, it's fine. I like it. You chose a good one there. John Willis, is Bobcat King like the Tiger King? No. And both will destroy shit. Yeah, I mean, you're going to kennel them up. You're going to have like a day cage and an outdoor cage. And by cage, I don't mean like cat cage. I mean like 20 by 20, you know. Were the Dragonfly drones used for recon or network or wet work? I would assume just reconnaissance. Back then, I went through and watched and liked a bunch of your videos. Thank you, Mr. X. How did you find us? Have you recently found us? Break in and get a rifle and rallyman pad. That's right. Hopefully, like at LBV, there are, I think there's 12. I want to say there's 12 rallyman and CQB vests in the SEAL UDT Museum, as well as a Mookie war rig and other chest rigs that we've done over the decades. Bought a big bag from you too. Okay, we've read most of these, I think. Bob, monkeys. You can have capuchins and several different types of monkeys. 20 grand. Amanda's like, 20 grand for a monkey? I'm like, yeah, but two 20 grand monkeys make more 20 grand monkeys. And that's like having a child. You're going to have a baby for like 2 years, and then you're going to have a baby for the rest of its life, but you got to bottle feed that motherfucker. Off the compound UDT Museum. Some states require locked containers for firearm transport. Can a bag be ordered with metal zipper pulls, so a padlock? I don't have those pulls. I have inquired about that in the past. Some of those states also require it to be hard-sided, so I don't intend to make that. If I ordered a custom color or thread in notes and willing to wait, should I go for it or ask right here? You're right here. What are we wanting to do? Breeding Josh, do you breed some reptiles? What do you got, man? 2-week-old, bottle-fed, diaper-wearing, $20,000 monkey. That's right. Because you have a stay-at-home wife, and she just feels like she needs another child, so you get her a monkey. You want to make money, man. Birds, right? The difference between a $25,000 parrot, a $2,500 parrot, and a $6,000 or $7,000 parrot is they call it hand feeding, right? You're going to use a syringe. You're going to feed these. But if you hired a daycare person, the daycare person could feed all the babies, and you could raise those up and foster those out and probably make quite a bit of money with them. I have a leopard gecko breeding duties right now. I had 100-ish leopard geckos, snows, and all kinds of different. Now that's been over 10 years. I see people with leopard geckos. I'm in a lot of groups where they're rehoming, which means they're selling the animals. And what's up, dude? And leopard geckos, like, I have no interest in leopard geckos any longer. They're cool. There's some beautiful ones out there. But so when I say that, it's been over 10 years since I've had leopard geckos, but I still have all my racking and drawers and everything for them. Why does YouTube have this tagged as trans content? Well, so that you would show up. I mean, clearly. Hot pink clothes bag and coyote pistol mag pouch with hot pink thread. Okay, you want a hot pink clothes bag and a coyote pistol mag with hot pink. What? Yeah, just order it. I'll eventually build it for you. Mycon Royd. What are we doing with? What are we talking about, Roids? Emperor Scorpion is the gate. So reptile dudes do spiders and scorpions because they're easy to breed. ETA, yes, I don't have a fucking clue, Michael Turner. What's on your order? My Thai, what up? Mystery 10, you're gonna love it, dude. What are you doing? Oh, he's bringing in more boxes. Liver King was arrested. Yeah, but I think he's out, right? They just like booked him in. He self-surrendered or something. And Josh, right on the leopard gecko, man. What up with the bright colors? I don't know what you're talking about. Where? Oh, the pink thread on the. It's usually because a girl wants some stuff, so she it gives her ownership, and from 5 feet away you don't see the pink thread anyways. 2 belts, Michael. I don't have a clue, buddy. Reply to your order confirmation. I'll print it out in the morning. What kind of belts are they? Isopods, roly-polies. Yeah, we see that a lot at the reptile shows. There are a lot of bug people scoping out any mambas at the upcoming. I haven't been to a show that has hots. If you go into Mississippi, which we will be, we got invited to this lady's warehouse. I think she said it's 6,000 feet. It's big. And, yeah, bud. That's nice. Yeah. Are you heading out of town straight from here?
No, I'm gonna get some sleep and I'll leave in the morning about 4.
Okay. Be safe. Let me know if you need anything. Thanks, Jason. 357, what's up? Phililo, what's up? Paul, what's up? Mystery 10, at least as big as Mystery 9 is bigger. You're gonna like it. Scoping out so the Mamba. So the chick invited. I think she really thinks Amanda's hot. But she invited us down or over to Mississippi to check out their facility. So we'll go down there with Brandel, who's fucking terrified of snakes, and we'll go like film for real down there. YouTube unsubscribed me from a bunch of stuff. Phone died, and YouTube renamed me. I was Super Shooter X. I have your gear and just ordered a cop rig. You ordered the cop rig with the you were talking about last night, right? OD cop rig, H harness. That you had ordered it after we had printed out. So they made. I bet I got your H set. I'll bet this is your H set right here. So we built your H set today. By we, I mean somebody who was not me. And does it say you're Assman357? Are you Assman357? Are you Jacob? H harness cop. Yeah, your shit will ship tomorrow, man. We've got your rig in the box already. That was from Transformers, if you didn't know. I attract a lot of snake chicks. Unintentionally. Well, you're fucking kind of hot. And lesbians like hot chicks. Michael Pegram, what's up? She wants to have Amanda's babies. I'll take some more babies. Watched the shooting map build earlier. How many emails? I don't know. I haven't looked at my emails today. I have glanced through them. I don't know. I don't know. Did I just say you're kind of hot? That's like you're hot. Ordered mystery bag 10 multicam black. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Would you be interested in owning any? I would like to have king cobras. Tennessee is next to impossible with venomous, and like we just ordered a building. I've got a 16 by 60 foot building that'll be the reptile room on this property. We still have all the stuff at the other place, and I ordered a. What did we buy yesterday, Amanda? 16 by 12 by 16 for a rat room. So I didn't realize you had this much light outside, Jason. So right at COVID, we had all the inward facing light on basically the circle around the building, and then during COVID we doubled it, so we have outside and inside facing light on all the poles, and it's black. Yeah, black building, and then the other building will be white with black. Get John a monkey. We can't have like really cool. You can't have tailless monkeys in Tennessee. You can't have spider monkeys though. I'm in Knoxville. What part? Oh, Camden, between Memphis and Nashville. I was in. We were in Chattanooga last weekend briefly. Do You need any Krugerrands? Are you offering to give me them? Will a man in a submarine come and then parachute or airlay them in a crate onto the property like James Bond? I think I actually have a few Krugerrands. Would you consider building an additional 10,000 square foot zoo museum? I would like to have a zoo. I would like to have that. This is not a good property for it. Did my clippers run out? No, I thought while you're sucking my cock, you could just you'd like to stroke it like a good little bitch. It's funny. I mean, we've banned your other 2 accounts tonight. Why not pop up? How fucking miserable is your life that you can just create new accounts to come worry about how I look? If you get John a monkey, you better bring him a manservant to care. Well, I mean, I could get a kid named Josiah. Is that you, Frosty? No, Frosty told me I'm handsome all the time and he wants to come to America and work here. Brown paper bag out of a trunk, 84 Cadillac for Krugerrands. Nice. Nice. A big ass aviary. Yeah, you know, I want one of those the metal expanded wire corn cribs. Well, you're banned now, so move along. You don't like it here, go elsewhere. But yeah, we went to a drive-through zoo. It's only about an hour and a half from here, maybe. And I was like, whatever, we'll go in there and film some of it. And they're like, don't touch any of the animals. And I fucking petted every animal, everything they had. I touched. I touched all their fucking animals, and we had a blast. It was so much fun. And at the end, when you come back into the loop, it took like 90 minutes to go through there. And when we came in, they had like some greenhouses full of parakeets, like 1,000 parakeets, like Harry Potter, flying all the flying keys and shit. And these little birds are just flying all over the place. And ever since I went through there, I'm like, I would love to have a greenhouse or like a free flight aviary full of, you know, little budgies and little parrots and shit. Yeah, Amanda got fucking punked by the zebras. Right as you come across the cattle gate, they sell you a bag of sweet feed. They sell you a tub of sweet feed. And the way to do it is to bring your own bag of sweet feed and just don't tell them because you're in your own car. So Amanda, we bought this $10 of feed, and you come across, and the first thing these 2 zebras walk up to the truck, and she rolls the window down and like she's holding the thing of feed for the zebras to eat out of, but they grab the container and throw it on the ground, and they're like, now what? And you look around and there's like 50 containers. Like they know what they're doing. They know they're the first dudes there, and you're excited and going to show them your thing of feed, and they're going to take it. So I'm like, you better get the fuck out of this truck and go get that thing of feed. So she opens the door, and the zebra pushes the door closed on her like they knew. So the way to do it is just to bring your own feed with you. Question for Amanda, does she grow all the plants for her balm? She grows a lot of them. She is growing more and more of them. Kiri planted out all the beds a couple weeks ago when she was here. I was out there tonight. The first that I've actually really looked at them very closely. It's very beautiful out there. And she is growing more and more. People are bringing stuff that she's not been able to locate. We've got a lot of friends doing this kind of stuff. So more and more she is growing, and we've cultivated it. We have not mowed the property in a couple years now. We've not sprayed any chemicals on the property for 5-6 years now. I use fire to burn things out, and then we pull a ton of stuff. Medicinal garden this year, nice. Ants have more biomass on Earth than any other biological entity. Hey, what's the difference between your regular site and quick ship? Assuming the later is items current. No, that's you can't assume that. It's for crybabies. It's for crybabies. There's very little on there. There's maybe 10 items. Meat and potatoes, stuff we had a lot of, and we guarantee that if you can order it off quick ship, it will ship that day. And if for some reason it's not happened yet, we've been able to ship everything the next day because it's ordered at night. We print out all the orders at 5 in the morning. So if you order after 5, it's going to ship the following day. and we've not had to refund. If we can't ship it, we will refund the item. Everything has shipped. Every single order through that site has shipped in under 24 hours. It has free shipping right now. It has free shipping. I don't know how long we're going to keep doing that. It has free shipping only in the United States. You cannot order from out of the country on that site. No promo, no discount, nothing. Just that's what's there. Our zoo like that here has bears and bison. Nice, but you can't get close to them, right? This is kind of like a big African area. There's ostriches, emus, zebras, all kinds of like hoofed, horned animals from Africa. It's a no-frill site, no promos, no discount. Yep. And I mean, 85% of our orders on a normal day ship anyways the same day. And the secret to the normal site is don't order 20 items on an order. Inevitably, something in some color combo is not going to be there. I do these videos. We show you at the beginning every night. We have a text app which shows you the main things that we're, it's an Alamo. That's the one, Jason. It shows you the main things on the text. We send a text out 7 days a week. We send an email 3 days a week. Still looking for a kudu. Like you want a live kudu, Kiri, or you want a kudu mount? I see kudus come up at the auction barns at the exotics. We were in Memphis 6 months ago, and we saw 20 kudu. There's a kudu mount, the most beautiful. It had full 3 spirals on the horns, and it was like a big shoulder mount, but made to sit on a table, which was perfect because I don't have a lot of head height upstairs. And it was like $2,000. And we went back, when we went back to get my desk the next week, Brandel and I went to get the kudu, and we could not locate it. They wrecked the car here. Oh yeah, I bet they do. I'll be in Spartan, Tennessee, end of July for a Bible rap concert. Bryson Gray, I know who Bryson Gray is. Tyson James, I know who Tyson James is. That's cool, dude. It's funny, I have a buddy that has one of your Cobra belts, and he has expanded, but he is scared to reach out to become a discount code. What does that mean? Like, we don't do belt rebuilds anymore. We stopped all that during COVID. You have a kudu? You have a kudu mount, Bob, or a live kudu? Like, it would not surprise me at all if Bob's like, yeah, I got a kudu yesterday. Get on the text and email through the website. You still haven't entered the subdued flag bags with orders over 50, or those are long gone. Like, we are still building subdued flag bags, but you had to use the code, and these bags always slow those orders up. Get it from Cobble. Get it from Cobble. Oh yeah, got it. You got it. Oh, you got one from Blake. Right on. That's where a lot of my stuff came from. You know that. Blake, my friend Blake has a zoo. He shut down. He had a big drive-through zoo. He shut it down probably 10 years ago just to breed zoo animals, and now he has placed tiny houses throughout the zoo, and he's booked at like 90% capacity. He's got a camel paddock with a tiny house. He's got a meerkat island. He's got lemur island. It's a beautiful property he has. Can you come by with a big truck? Yeah, you can come by here. When we moved in, we had the power lines moved. You can actually come in the property, park in front, and we're set up to where you can drive right around the entire building. Some lady from 600 Pound Life got bit by a giraffe there, called the cops, ended up going to jail because she had a bunch of weed. She got bit at the place. She got bit. When I was there, they had 2 giraffes, but they're in paddocks where you can't. I couldn't touch them. Like, we were there. It was a little cold though, so maybe they had them in a different area. I'm going back through the comments here. I know I missed some. Nope, I guess I've got them all. Columbus Zoo owns 9,000 acres in the eastern part of Ohio called the Wilds. All kinds. Yeah, that's how San Diego was. They had the San Diego Zoo, and then they had the Wild Animal Park. Tool bag lights work great for toilet. They do. They're incredible bags. That's why we ran the handled boot bag, so it's a little bit bigger. The place at Alamo, she got bit by a giraffe. You met the dude that got bit by the tiger in Memphis. Justin, I saw that you had a comment there, but you retracted it. I guess something was typed wrong. My 600-pound life. I guess she wasn't able to run away quickly. Power was out with the storms. South Carolina. Is your power back on now, Carl? Fort Benning alumni. What? Right on. I use my tool bags light to keep a gas. Oh yeah, it would keep a gas mask in there. It sure would. What superpowers do you get from getting bit by a giraffe? A lot of slobber. They got real long tongues. There's some good video out there. I think it's at one of Disney's parks. They have the safari park at one of the Disney's, and there's this husband and wife, and they're eating like, you know, Airbnb breakfast and shit, and they're sitting in these Adirondack chairs. And the dude, I think the dude gave the giraffe a banana. And then the giraffe looked at the woman, and it just fucking smacked her with its fucking head and knocked that bitch fucking across the whole, like 10 feet. She went flying out. I'm sure you can look up giraffe fight. It's pretty gruesome when they fight. I graduate from Fort Benning tomorrow, and the issued gear sucks. Canteen pouch already deteriorated. I need an SOE chest rig ASAP. Well, depending on your job, you might be able to get away with that. We've got you. I mean, I show all the time. Do you know what chest rig you want? Could you greet you happy birthday? Pulse Productive. What's up? Happy birthday. Still puzzled on how to keep the Black Widow abdomen from deflating after she dies. Injecting it with some sort of resin. How about freeze drying it? Could you freeze dry it? Stop rage baiting with that 357 Sig silliness. What are you talking about? Are you talking about the dude named 357 Sig beats 9mm? Just placed order for mystery bag 9 and 10. Not on one order though, right? It clearly says order nothing. You placed 2 separate orders, right? Separate, got it. Okay, so 9 will ship to you tomorrow. 10 will ship once it's been made. Sandhill, Mai Tai, Sandhill. What's that? N&T, have a good night. Yeah, I gotta get out of here too. I started a little late, didn't I? Found out this week that a tool bag light fits 12 DeWalt batteries. Been mowing the orchard a lot. Fucking 12, what's that? $2,000? I saw, there's different DeWalt batteries, right? And I was on Home Depot for something, and I saw 10 DeWalt batteries, and I'm like, huh, 10 DeWalt batteries. And I clicked on it. It was like $3,600. Oh, Sandhill at Benning. Gotcha. Will you sell one of your SOE Zippos? Yeah, I sure will. I got to find them. They're somewhere in my work bay there. If I'm successful with it, I'd like to send you... Oh, I'd love to have it, dude. I'd love to have it. Are you in... my buddy Scott runs a group on Facebook called Oddities Warehouse. If you're... Send me a message and tell me, and I'll put you in the group. There will be somebody in there that will know how to preserve a Black Widow if you don't find the information. I think I bought the last Zippo in May. You might have bought, I was going to actually give you one of those. I was going to send you one, Taka. I have a package together to send to you when I send your other stuff. And then I saw that you had ordered one. It might have been the last one on the site, but I think I have some of them. Went to jump school Fort Benning 2001. Thought they renamed it. 18 volt, 5-hour Glen spoils you. Nice. You got to keep talking for another 15 minutes till I get home. Did you get a spike in order for 8 mag? Yeah, we got a few. I actually did a reaction video to all the comments and all the turds on that video today. I don't know when it'll go up. It's a 90-minute video. We read every comment, reacted to them. Yes, we sold out. I think we had 6 8 mag stacks. We sold them all. We oversold them. There is a batch going right now in multicam, and there is a batch going in woodland. So if you want one, now is a good time to order. Where the fuck are you going in a hurry? %70 ethanol or higher in the spider's abdomen. Yeah, you can order formalin too, which is embalming fluid. You can order it right off Amazon. Old Uncle Lance breakfast videos popped up. Nice. That bullshit of renaming has been on. Yeah, they renamed everything, right? They put everything back to the real names. That's a roll of woodland. I just had 3 3-amp-hour DeWalt batteries quit taking a charge. They were purchased. There's a little trick to that. You take a paper clip and you're gonna actually short out 2 of the leads, and it will reset that. One of the Woodland 8 stacks is yours. Thank you for the order. I need to reach back out and get my certificate. My dad lost it. Met Lance, South Dakota. Yeah, Lance is a super good dude. He is. I've got multicam modular NSW chest rigs. I have OD 6 mag chest rigs for smaller dudes. And then for clothes bags, we got quite a bit of choices for clothes bags. Those are smalls. Those are mediums. I would push air to reinflate, then add the formalin. Just bought an H harness and a panel. I'll build my own chest rig, right on. You should make a 12 mag chest rig for bigger dudes. Well, you can take the 8 and add 4 more to it very easily. Just put 2 more stacks on it. Do the Rallyman mag pouches have the MOLLE attachments? No, you're going to use malice clips. We don't put attachments on anything. I have not since the very first day I ever made a modular pouch. We reran for Killdozer Day. We redid the design a little bit and reran the shirt. These have not even been shown yet. These were just dropped off. Jason brought them tonight. We did OD green and we did black shirts. Those will probably go available tomorrow. 8 AK mags are heavy as fuck. 12 would suck. Jason. Bob knows. Bob knows. My new tool bag easily holds 800 rounds of belted. Nice. Do you have 800 rounds of belted? I like it. Cleaning kit. Do you have a fucking saw? That's fucking rad. How many mags can fit on a modular? Well, it has internal slots for 6. You could put 3 more Rallymans, which would give you 9 more. As it sits, there's 6 mags internal, which will do AK or M4. These slots, you can put 2 more mags in each, or a cross-draw Kydex holster, or a radio. And then you have all the pals on the face where you can add more mag pouches. Should make a shirt for any time of the year that just says, tread on those who would tread. I agree. I agree. What's the easiest way to attach pals double mag shingle to a belt? You can totally do zip ties. We did it. We did it for 20 years. But we make belt attachments that'll slide through there, which are the same belt attachments we sew on. You're just going to put them through the webbing. Went back in the videos to find out which bag it was for the February giveaway. Sent you an email. Right on. That's a great rig. My friend has one. Personally, I'm building a jungle. Nice. Nice. All right, guys. I'm going to jump off. Everybody have a good evening. We did the Pulling the Thread podcast today. That goes out to members only. It'll be out in a few days, if not sooner. And then it comes out to the public months later. We also did a question and answer video. That comes out to members for Patreon and YouTube. And then we did, what else did we do? Oh, we did the reaction video to Grunt Proof's comments, the comments on that video. I'll be listening to your videos at work. Funny as it looks, I get. Waiting for someone to say something. Nice. All right, guys. Good night. See you tomorrow. One of my trash customers is a Second Amendment lawyer. I went to pick up his trash and heard him running a linking machine. Oh, yeah, you told me that. That's fucking awesome. See you guys.